Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and I am trying today a new setup in my room for my live. So let's see how this goes. I think that this way I can show my face and the hands. I'm not going to be doing a Zoom tonight, so let's just see how this goes. And I'm going to just wait a few seconds here while I have people. Let me know from where you are joining me, while I'm also trying to share this on my group. And so anyway, tonight we're gonna be making some foam folds, and I'm using the Gilded, oh, you know what? I think I have mistaken on the title. I think I said it was gonna be Beautiful Autumn. It's not, it's really Gilded Autumn. Sweet. So anyway, let me just make sure I can find myself, just to make sure everything is on the right place. And this part, it always takes forever. So hi Lori, how are you? Who else is here? Don, thank you for joining me. Same for you. Dev, I'm trying to see all the comments, and like I said, I'm just trying here something new with the setup and see what happens. I don't know. I don't think, for whatever reason, I might have an old version of the Facebook, because when I'm trying to share it on my group, I don't even have that option anymore. So I'm pretty sure there is an option there, but I don't have that option. So if someone can help me, I would really appreciate it, because I don't want to be taking that much time doing that. So anyway, so we'll see. So, but if someone can help me sharing it to my group, I would really appreciate it. And like I said, I'm going to be using this suite, which is the Gilded Autumn. And so let me just move everything down. A few things is that I just want to show you the hands, because I want to show you the projects, and I feel it's awkward for me to be showing you like these. And so let me just start moving everything down. I'm gonna put my finger here so that you don't see the whole transition, and we'll go from there. Okay, so give me a second here. Before I do that, let me just move. Oh, here. I think that's how, yeah, much better, I hope. Yeah, I hope this works better. I need to move this one out of the camera. And like I said, I'm trying to do something different. There we go, much better, I think. I hope. I feel like I am showing you something here. Oh, you know what? Okay. I'm going to move it this way. Well, we'll see. I think this is the best I can do right now. I have to still play a little bit more with the angles here of my new setup, but I think it works. So hopefully, I'm just now in an angle, which is weird, but okay, it's working. So anyway, so last week we did 3 cards using the Flight of Fancy, and I used a design series paper that was not at all Halloween, right? If you remember, that was the whole theme of that one, that you can use any design series paper that you have. And so for this time, I wanted to share with you real quick what I meant. So I used still the same design series paper. So it's still the playing with patterns, but I made using exactly the same, what is this, the stamp set, the Flight of Fancy. I did a Christmas card out of these, as you can see. And again, I'm just basing everything off of the colors of that design series paper. Hello, Lori, thank you. Hi, Carol, and hi, Karen. And thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate it. And then this one is the one for Valentine's. And again, I just went with the colors from that same paper pack. Now, that paper pack is still on sale through, I believe, is the 31st. So if you like that paper, definitely this is the perfect time to get it, because right now we're having the 15% discount, and you can see how it can give you different options, right? As far as the themes. So you can see here I have a Halloween, I have the Valentine's, I have the Christmas. So anyway, so I think that part was really great. So anyway, so that was real quick. The other thing I want to make sure you know is that this is the last week. Actually, is this? No, next week is the last week to sign up for the warm hugs. And so this is the one that is going on, and it is a Stampa stack. So on those, what you do is you make 3 cards out of each, and so you end up having 12 cards. And there's also an option for a tutorial only. So if you already have everything that I'm showing here, by all means, then you just need the tutorial, and you can get it at my store at creatingwithali.com/shop. Or, like I said, if you're interested on the kit that to make the 12 cards, then you can make sure you are on my mailing list, which I put a link on the description of this video, because that's the way I send the registration links. By the policies, I have to be sharing the links for registration through the email. So anyway, so that's all the announcements I have, and so let's just get going with this. This is going to be fun falls. On the Card Making 101, so that's the program that I just launched in September. This week was the one where we released all the fun folds, and so I have been playing with lots of fun folds in my head, and so definitely wanted to show a little bit more of those here. But the guys in my training now got a lot of ideas of how they can modify all the different papers to make sure they have fun folds, and so definitely wanted to share a little bit of that here. And let's go for it. So what I have here is a regular piece of crumb cake, and this one is 8.5 by 5.5. And what I did is I scored it here at 2 1/4, and then on this side at 2, so that when I am going to be folding it, and let me get here situated, they should be pretty close here, as you can see. And so they line up really nicely there. So this one is going to open like so. Now, you could also do 2 1/8 on both ends. But in my case, I decided to just do the 2 1/4 and then 2 on this side. Just for preference here. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Nice seeing you here. I know. Well, and the other thing that I wanted to show is that on this paper, and let me just show you real quick. Here, so the design series paper on this one is here, but the one side has foil and the other one has really cute patterns. And I'll be honest, I love the foil, but for whatever reason, I've not played with that. And so definitely wanted to make sure I make cards with the foil side, because that's the part that is really cute. I love it, and I have not used it yet. It seems like every single time I make cards with this paper, I end up going with the other patterns. And so definitely for tonight, I want to showcase that side of the paper, because look at this. I mean, this is just gorgeous, right? And the pictures here don't make justice to that, definitely. I'm also going to be using this stamp set, which is the Beautiful Autumn, and hence the confusion with me calling it the Beautiful Autumn Suite is not. But this is the stamp set, and what I love about that is that it comes with the punches of these, I think it's a hazelnut and these 2 leaves, the maple leaf and this leaf. I don't know what the name of that leaf is. And you can cut them. But also the design series paper has those images, so you don't even have to be stamping them. You can just punching it, as I did here. So you can see it here. I have here already some of those pieces punched out. So I feel like I love it when the design series paper itself has already that I just either die cut it or punch it. Now, when it is little things, I definitely love having a punch. I think that just goes really fast. And then I'm going to be using the sentiment that says, "My heart is grateful for you." I think that that's really cute for this coming season, right? So anyway, so let's just go ahead. Let me bring... Okay, yeah. Okay, and then for this, for the inside, so this one is gonna go here, and so this one is 3 3/4, I believe. Hold on. Yeah, 3 3/4 by 5. So this one is gonna go right here, and I have just a scrap of that paper, and you can see how beautiful it has the foil on this side, but on this side you have those colors. So on this part, since it's that little, I'm just gonna go ahead with just the colors here. So let's just go ahead and do that part already. Since I'm not going to be doing anything else on that side. So, and you can see here, I'm just going to be centering it. And again, I'm trying to, with the new setup, I have to play with the setup. I think that the camera, I need to put the camera of the phone on this side, because the way I put it when I flip it so it's straight, you can see something else, right? Like part of the new arm that I have. So anyway, it's just weird. But anyway, hopefully you all can see it right. All right, we're gonna go ahead, and again, this is just a strip, and it is like 1/2 inch by, I believe it's 4. And it's a little bit larger than that because I wanted to just go off a little bit from there. I know, Debbie, this paper is really nice. Hi, Teresa. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be doing, hi, Margaret, is I have a piece of early espresso. And so this one is 3 by 4.5. So I'm picturing this one to go right here. And then I have a piece that is, I believe it's like 2 7/8 by 4 3/8. So it's only 1/8 of an inch smaller from the early espresso. And this one is going to go right here. And you can see how nice it looks. I mean, like I said, that paper is just gorgeous. Then I have a piece of the same design series paper. But now I'm going to be using this section. And so this one is 4 by 1 1/4. And so I'm going to put it like so. And then I'm going to be having this. So that's how I kind of picture. Now, I'll be honest, I got the idea from a card, and I'll show you the card. Because a lot of the times I get ideas from other people. And so this one is from another demonstrator. I'm going to try to see if because I think I saved it as well. But I thought her card was great. And you're going to see that I'm going to kind of follow the same. It's not because I am using now a, well, I'm trying to find it and now I can't. What is the deal? Oh, here it is. So here is the card that I sew. And as you can see here, it kind of has the same, but I'm changing it a little bit because I want to do a fold, right? But in essence, it's going to be kind of the same thing, just to show you how you can get an idea and then play with it. And that's one of the things that I love about the phone folds, because you literally can be doing any of your card sketches into a phone fold. So let's just go ahead and put it here. And again, this is the 1/8 difference. I feel like sometimes the 1/8 are a little bit trickier. Oh, thank you so much, Sue. You are so sweet. Thank you, thank you. All right, so now this one is going to go right here. Now, when you're gluing this one, you just have to decide which shot you want to be gluing it, because you don't want to glue everything, because then otherwise you're going to be shutted. So you have to just put the adhesive like on half of that, right? Like on this section, so that when you open, like when you want to open, you can open. There shouldn't be any adhesive here. So let's just do that, right? Thank you so much. Well, we'll play with it. We'll play with it. I see what you're saying. Yes, about covering the paper. I know, but again, all the cards are going to be using this paper, so you're going to see it. And now, if you ever had a little bit of that showing, you can always use the eraser and kind of get that. But it seems like this time I did it quite well because I didn't have any of that. Then for this side, though, it's exactly the same. This one is going to go like somewhere here, but I cannot put adhesive on this section. I'm just going to be adding adhesive on this section so that, again, I can open it up like so, okay? So we just need to be careful with where we're adding the adhesive. And I'm going to be putting it like somewhere here. Nope. And then we're going to be adding this. So yes, I'm going to be covering a lot of it, but I think it's going to be really nice. All right, then I'm going to be bringing the stamp and the pierce mat. Now, because this one is a photopolymer set, I use my pierce mat. That way I get a really nice transfer of the image. And I'm going to be putting it somewhere closer to this section. Hi, Eva. I'm glad you made it. Thank you so much. There we go. Alrighty, so then I'm going to go ahead and add it here. And in this section, I'm trying to put it here, so just not to cover the whole thing, but I want to add, and now these ones are from the other, what is the other set? Oh my god, did I lose the other leaf already? See, I'm always losing stuff here. Oh, here it is. It's like every single time. And of course it doesn't help that I have brown pieces on a brown table, but I have these ones, and these ones are for the stitch leaves, I believe is the name. Let me just see, which it's another one, a really great set to have as well. And I have no clue what I did with it. Oh, here it is. It's like I have it here. Yeah, so this is the stitch leaves, and it's this one. And as you can see, it die cuts and leave stitch marks at the same time. So I love when I have die cuts that give me pieces like this, especially because I can use this as just the embellishments on my cards. So I love having things like that, because it doesn't really have to be, one of those that you only have to stamp to cut it out. You actually get really nice leaves just by themselves. Another one that is really great for that, and I might be using 1 or 2 of those, it is this one, the Forever Firm. Although you can see, like, these ones, you have to have the stamp image, unlike on this case. But these ones give you good leaves or foliage that you can use for any card for embellishment. So definitely something that to consider. So in this case, I'm going to be using those. I'm going to be putting this one here. I want to have that one here. Now, this is from the Celebration dies, and it's also part of the mini catalog that we have going on. And so I want to have those here, and then using the beautiful autumn leaves, I'm going to be adding a little bit of those. And this is why I wanted to have a larger thing. So let's just start gluing everything. Now, same with this one, you gotta be careful and not gluing this section all the way here. So you might want to be adding adhesive on this section, but not here, because again, you don't want to glue anything onto this part, because this card opens like so. Okay, so let's just bring adhesive. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this one here. And then let's just add this one with the dimensionals. I think it will be really nice with dimensionals for sure. Oh, here. It's like, where are those cards? And before I add that one, I want to add also a little bit of this one, which is this, right? And let me see that I want it that way. I actually like it the other way. Yep. Okay, and then for this section, I'm just going to be adding like so. All right, and then I'm going to be adding this one right here, and then have this one right there. Okay, yes. So let's just start decorating these. Now, I do love having a lot of these little leaves already pre-punched. That way, you just play with the design of your card and just add as many as you want. So I think these are the same that I cut on the last Facebook Live where I used them. I think it's like even a month ago or something like that. And so since I have them, let's just use them, right? So I want to be adding like another glue dot here, not glue dot, dimensional here, and then a glue dot right there. Okay, so let's just add one on the top and like one somewhere here. There we go. Yep. And I might not even need that glue dot. I think the dimensional covers well. But you're just gonna be playing with it, right? And the other thing that I want to do for these ones is, let me just show you here. So I don't typically, and I think I shared that before as well, I don't typically like the 1/8 ribbons. However, ever since we don't have the baker's twine, I'm finding that these are really great to do like double bows. And so what you do is you're gonna be folding it, or yeah, you're gonna be folding it like so, and then we're gonna be making a bow with this area, right? And I might need a little bit more, but it's the same as doing a bow, but in this case you're just gonna have fold it in half on this section and then make a bow. That way you have a double bow. And so you can do the same with like twine or the linen thread. And I found it that for this size of ribbon, it's just perfect. And of course you just play with it here just to make it tight, and then you'll have to kind of open it a little bit and see how beautiful it looks. Let me just move this one around. And I've been biting my nails, so I don't have that much nails right now. But see how it looks here? And there we go. And now I'm going to be cutting it here. And then I'm going to be cutting here as well. And so this one will go like somewhere here, right? And I might just need, you just have to be playing with this. Now, this particular ribbon has, I don't know, it's a little bit stiff in a way. But look at this, how nice it looks, right? Like, it kind of keeps its shape. So I like that a lot. So let me get the glue dots here. And I just put that little thing here. There we go. We're going to be adding this one like right here. And then we're just going to be playing with this one and see. And see, I probably need to move it a little bit now more towards this section so that I don't cover. You just have to be careful to not cover the words. That's one thing though, when you are gluing your ribbon. But see how you can manipulate it really nice? Like, I love that a lot. And not all the ribbons are that way, but this one in particular, I don't know if it is because of the metallic part of it. It is a little bit stiff, but it kind of stays in its shape. So I like that. Now, there's some parts where it kind of also backfires on you, like this one. I would like it to be more flat, but it turns to curl on that section, and there's nothing I can do there. But let's just add one of those here, right? Like maybe having it here. Oh, that would be really nice. And then maybe add one of these gears just to decorate. And then even, oh yeah, see that? You can even add a little bit of those things. Yeah, absolutely. I love those. So now for those though, this one I might put a dimensional. I think that one should be fine. But for the other ones, since the other leaves are already on dimensionals, I probably just add glue dots. So I'll just put it like right there, and then glue dots for this one. I might use 2. You can also do 1 if you want, but I don't know. Sometimes I get into. And then have that one as well. It doesn't have a wire, but I think that the metallic part of it, it's kind of, it's kind of making it go in its own way, you know? So, I don't know. But there's no wire in it. There's not. But like, if you fold it, you can see that it kind of stays. Or maybe there is a little bit of wire. I don't know. Because, yeah, it stays kind of flat. So, I don't know, to be honest. I don't feel like it's wire, but it does have some sort of memory, if you will, right? When you fold it, and yeah. But anyway, I think that also helps you laying it out. So anyway, so here's the first card. So this was a very easy, simple, fun fold to do. And again, you can play with this for any sketch that you have, right? So here you go. And then when you open it up, you can write something here. So, oh, there we go. So what do you think, huh? Really easy, don't you think? All right, so let's just go for card number 2. And again, all of these are going to be fun folds. And this is a new fun fold for me. So we're just going to give it a try and see how this one goes. I think this one is part from that. Yep. Lots of pieces for this one. And again, this time I'm trying to use the... you can see that I have already kind of selected what pieces I'm going to be using. But let's just go from here. There's too many things here. So I have here a 1/4 of a sheet. Let me just put this one here. This is trash. So this one is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I have a piece of... So I had a piece of design series paper. And this one was... Where's the ruler? This one was 3 3/4 by 5. Yep. And then this one was 4 3/4 by 5 1/4. Okay. Now I did score here 3/4 of an inch. So this one is a score and 3/4 of an inch, so that I can have a little fold here that I can glue down here. Because ultimately I wanted to go right here. Now, I wanted to do a window sheet for this one. And so this is how I started with the whole design process here. I didn't want to put it on the back. Like at the beginning, I thought this was going to be all design series paper. But if I do that, when I glue it here, you're going to be able to see it. Right? And because it's just that way, I didn't like it. Plus, I really wanted to have the see-through part. So what I did to resolve that issue was putting it right here and then lay on top this one, right? And so when I cut this one and I used the celebration dies, is that I did my fold, and this is why it's already kind of folded. So I did my fold, and then on that section, I went ahead and laid it over just to know exactly what I wanted, because I wanted to show a 1/4 of an inch here, right, on my whole frame. So it is a 1/8 on all sides, so it was a 1/4 of an inch larger. And so that way I have a frame. I am covering with design series paper, and I can put this one underneath, right, like in between, and then no one sees the glue part. So that's how I kind of fixed that for me. So, okay. And then when I run it through, once I have it that way, I just run it through on the cut and emboss machine. So I can cut 2 of the paper. So in this case, it was the design series paper and the cardstock all at once. Okay. So that's how I did this part. The next section, so the window sheet, this one is 3 1/2 by 4 1/4 3/4, and it is a 1/4 of an inch smaller. Okay, so that way I make sure I'm covering with my design series paper. And then I have a piece of, this one is 1/8. Yeah, this one, well, I don't know, let me see. Actually, it's not. Let me just get a larger ruler here. I think it's 7 1/2, maybe, or 7. Let me see. Nope, it's actually 7. Okay, it's 7 by 4 3/4. And I just scored it at 3 1/2 because I needed to be at half. And the reason I did that is because I wanted to be able to write something on my card. And when I put it this way, if I have this large window, whatever I put here, everyone is going to see it. And there was not enough space for me to be kind of putting a sentiment. So I decided to do a little folded piece that I can do this. I can have all this space for writing. And then it will not show anything through the window that I have. All right. So that's how I start kind of going with it. So this one is a little bit more elaborate than my usual cards, but I think it's going to be really stunning. And the rest is little pieces that we're going to be using here. So I have on this case the design series paper that is 3 inches by 4 1/4. And then I have a piece of design series paper, and this one is 1 by 3 1/2. I have die cut 2 of these pieces, and you're going to see why I have 2. So these ones are from the Tasteful Labels. And I have, again, little pieces of leaves. And you can see in this case, I'm actually using 1 from the Forever Fern. And then 2 from the Stitch leaves that I showed you at the beginning. This one is also from the Forever Fern, and honestly these are just little scraps that I had in my room from a previous card. I think that we make some cards with the same suite and this and the Forever Fern, I want to say like maybe a month ago, and so these are some extras that I have, so I decided to use them for this one. And similar to the last time, I also have these leaves already punched out with the beautiful autumn punches. All right, so let's just go ahead and start putting everything together. You're going to see it. You're going to love it. It's a little bit different, but I think it's going to be really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and add first that the adhesive, because this one is the one that is going to be adhere to the, and you just got to be careful in this section. All right, so actually I feel like this might be better. So I'm going to go ahead and cover this one inside, as you can see here. And then I'm going to be adding adhesive and then gluing it into this, onto that one. All right, so once I have that one, I'm going to be adding this one onto these. And you just got to make sure, you know what, let me just rank this, because again, back to the whole brown on brown. Let me just, I need something that I can see. Yeah, much better. Because I just want to make sure I am putting it exactly where I die cut it. There you go. And so you have here your window part. All right, yeah, Eleanor, I do that because, you know, if I already have those, I don't like to trash them. In fact, let me just show you real quick. So I put all my little things here, and so when I am designing cards, I usually just go here and look at what I have. And same is true, I have one that is only those, and then I have one that is kind of labels. That way, when I'm creating a card, I already have several things going on. And so here is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be gluing this one, right? But the way we're going to be adding is you're going to be adding adhesive here. So alrighty, and then I'm going to be folding it, because again, I want to make sure that this one is lined up to this section, right? And so you can see how your card opens this way, and then we're going to be gluing this one this way. You see that? So now I have this one like so. All right. Okay, so now I could do it this way, right? This one is up to you. You can put it this way. I honestly wanted to have something a little bit different where it opens this way and then it opens that way. So that's how I thought. But you could also put it this way and kind of have it like that. All right. So like I said, we're going to be putting it like so. So I'm going to be adding adhesive on this section. And then we're going to be lining it up like so. And so now I have this part like this. And I'm having a little bit of paper here. See that? So you have it like so. Now I do want to have this one here. And so I felt like it would be nice if I have this section like kind of around that so that I can see something else there, right? Like see through. But when it opens, they still have something nice here to see. So anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and glue that one as well. Well, let's just wait because I don't know if I really want to go with that or not. But that's the intention of this one. So that it's not just a piece of like white cardstock. Now, this one is very vanilla, by the way. I don't think I said that. Let me just make sure I fold those. And same with this one. Because I don't think I used, yep, there you go. And for this one, similar to the other one, right, we're going to go ahead and add this section. And then I'm going to be adding this one. Now, this is the one that I'm going to be adding the sentiment. So let's just do that already. And here are the leaves that I have. What did I do to the stamp? Here's the stamp, and where is the... Oh gosh, what did I do with it? Oh, here. It's like, where is the ink pad? I'm telling you. Like, if I'm losing something, it's all... like, I'm always losing something. Let's just be real. Every single time. Alright, so... we're going to be pinning in more towards this section. No. And so now, let's just see how this one looks. So I want to have those right there. When this one here. This one, I wanted more towards here and then center there. And then same as with the other one, I want to have this one right here. Because of the Cajun craze, I have this one. And again, these are just scraps that I have. And where is the... Like, I know I have the brown and oh, here, I'm telling you, that brown is just... And so maybe add something like these, right? Just play it with a little bit with this so that it still shows there. I have this little tiny one again that I can use. And then have a bow. So, already there, I just love it. And maybe have one more of the green. So, something like that, right? And it's looking kind of nice, don't you think? And then have again that bow. So that's how I'm going to go with it. So I am liking the color combination there. And you can see it's exactly the same from that perspective. Now, one thing though. Oh yeah, and this one doesn't matter. Because I'm going to be covering. Okay. So, so one thing to consider, which in my case I don't think is going to be important, is that if you're adding a piece where you're adding adhesive and it's going to show here, you have to put something else to cover it. And in my case, this is where I'm going to be adding another of those pieces so that they don't see that. And I can even write a little sentiment there as well. So just something to consider as well. And so, for instance, I'm going to be putting this one like right on the bottom. And because you can see, if you put it that way, you can see the adhesive here. I don't know that you can see it on the camera, but you can see it here. And so then we're going to be adding this one right here. And same thing, I'm going to be adding adhesive all over the place. You can also add this with... dimensionals if you want, so that's another option. But I want to have the leaves with dimensionals. So now for the dimensionals though, in this one in particular, I'm just going to be putting one here and one there. I will not be putting one here because it's going to show up on the other side. All right. So as far as the dimensional, let's just go. Oh, and then where is the ribbon? Because we're doing exactly the same as the other one, right? Actually, I like this side. So I'm going to go ahead and cut there. one, same thing. I'm going to be adding adhesive here. Hi, you all. All right, then we're going to go ahead and add this one. And like I said, I'm just going to be using 2 dimensionals on that. So one right here and one on that side. See, and you're not going to see it from that end, at least that dimensional. Now on this one, like I said, you can add your the same tag and you can write a note there as well. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing in a second here. And then let's add this one here. Oh yeah, I like that one a lot. Yeah, let's just, and on this one I'll add just dimensionals. Let me see, how much is it covering? So I need like maybe mini dimensionals on this one, on this section. I don't need the large ones. So, and then I glued it on this section. Alrighty, then we're gonna go ahead and bring the and this one is from the Forever Firm. And what I did is just so you know, it is this one and then just cut it in half, okay? Because this one gives you like a semicircle, right? Shape. So in this case, I'm just using half of it. And so this one, I'm gonna be taking it like so. And maybe like this. Yeah, maybe like so. So that I'm not interfering with that. So I might just need like glue dots on this section, but not on this one, okay? And I can even put it more towards this part, so it's not a lot. Yeah. So let's just put glue dots on this. Hi, Pat. Nice seeing you here. So Pat has been doing her own Facebook Lives, and she's doing awesome. She does really nice cards as well. And she's part of the card making program, so I'm so excited to see you here. Thank you, Pat, for being here. All right, now I have this one here as well. And I'm going to be adding that one there. And before I continue, let me just put first the bow just to see how much of these little ones. Because again, it all depends of how many I'm going to be adding. So let's just do the other bow as well. And same as with the other one, we're going to go ahead and fold it in half. And we're going to be there we go. Then, and yeah, like I said, now it's just a matter of rearranging this section. There we go. And the same with this one. Let's just pull them apart here. There we go. There we go. And so now I can cut them and it will be good. Dawn. Oh, and Dawn is also in the group, so thank you, Dawn, for being here. And by the way, say hello to Lenny. He is very supportive as well of the Facebook Lives. So, all right, so we're going to be putting this one right here. So let's just add a glue dot here. And I'm going to be adding it like right on this section again. You're going to be careful not to cover the letters. That's the main thing here. And then I can open it up again. Just rearrange them. There we go. And so, oh, there we go. And so now I can add either this one. And this is why I wanted to see exactly either that one and this one, you know. I think I do like it with both, so I'm gonna go with both. So yeah, and this is why I wanted to see it with the bow, exactly how are they looking. Because if you don't like it, you can always take them out, right? I mean, it's your card, it's your design. You can modify it. Do whatever you like. And the one thing here is I always like to hide those glue dots. Now, this one is again from the Forever Firm, and I use the metallic brush cardstock that we have, and it's part of this collection because, oh my god, it just looks amazing. And then I have this one right here, so we're going to go ahead and use again 2 more glue dots. Hello, Joanne. All right, so now we're going to be having this one right there. And I don't know if I want to have that one. I probably, well, it kind of looks cute, so I'm going to go with that as well. And that one with a dimensional. Alrighty, so once I have that, then do we want that or, and it's showing this, or do we want to be adding this design series paper? I do like it with the paper. I feel like without the paper, it's kind of too wide. What do you think? What do you like better? With or without? Yeah. I don't know. I think that with the paper, I like it with the paper. Yes, with the acrylic. No, but with the paper. What do you think with the paper? Do you like that paper on the back? That way it shows there. Yeah, I think that it does, Nits, because it just adds more to it, right? And then again, we're going to be gluing that section. So now that we have this open, we're going to have that one there. And again, I can even stamp another sentiment here if I want, although I don't want, because I think it's nicer if you write down somewhere here. So we're just going to go ahead and you just need to match it. Yep. So it doesn't show up on either side and they don't see any of that adhesive. Is there another? Well, there probably is. I just don't know. Oh, you know what? There's this one. I don't know if I like this one. It's too, like, I have this one as well. Let's see. One is with this one, which, no. The other one is this one, which might be a winner. But I don't know. No, I don't like, I don't think I like it too much. And the other one is like this one, right? Like, I don't like this. It has this one that it goes really nice. But I don't know that I like it either. So, because it's kind of like the same. I don't think it's even the same. It's just one is with the foils and then this one. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go with this. What do you think? What do you say at the first one? I don't know what you mean. The brown speckles. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's see that one. Since we are on this whole thing of getting more ideas, just give me a second here. All right, so let's see this one. Do we want that one? Because, I don't know that I like it. It kind of goes, like if I had thought about this one, I would have changed that leaf because it just kind of muted. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to go with this one. I think I'm going to end up going with that one. Although, let me see. There's one more. What is that one? What is the paper here? Let's just see. Let's just see. What if we use this one? No, I don't like this one. Definitely not like that one. Nope. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with this one, ladies. Yeah, I think this one will be the best. What is the tone? No. Definitely no. Definitely no. Oh. Yeah, no. I'm going to go with this one. I think that was the first one that we had in mind. We're going to go with that one. I think that when they open the car, it shows a lot of color. So I like that. So anyway, we try it. We try it. We're just going to go ahead and there you have it. So anyway, so you have it like so. And then you have this. I definitely like that a lot. I think it's too busy, I'll be honest. I think it's too busy. But at this point, it is what it is, right? Okay, so let's go with the last one. The last one is super easy, I promise you. The fun fold on that one is not as... Like, this one was more intense. As far as the... as far as what it had. It was too many steps, for sure. This one is a lot faster, I think. I said that and then, All right, so these ones are also from the Forever Fern, and the same thing applies. I just cut it with the metallic brush cardstock. And this is the one that looks like the brownish. This is like the brown of those. I don't know how they call it. Maybe bronze, maybe? I don't know. This one is the mint macaron, and it's also from the Forever Fern. I have that cut the same label as the other one, but in this case, also using the gold from that whole metallic brush. But what I did on this one is that I actually run it with the, what is it, the subtle folder. And I think it was pretty cool. Like, I've never done that with this paper, and I think I like it. I don't like that I lost a lot of the stitches. You can still see them. But I do like that it gives a little bit of fun texture here. Same as with the other ones, we have here a piece that is, what it is. Well, this one is 7/8 by 5 5/8. And you can see this is a scrap because I don't really cut it that way, but oh well. And then this one is also from the Tasteful Labels, which is this one. And I gotta say that I love having labels. I mean, if you're gonna be getting dies, I think labels is the best to go for first, like to start your collection of those, because you can mix and match them, and I don't know, it's always easier. So this is how I pictured this one. Now this one has also a 1/4 of a cardstock, so this one is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I have here a piece of a window sheet, and this one is 6, I believe it's 6, yeah, 6 by 4 1/4, and I score it at, I think you can see it here. I score it at 1 1/2, right? At a half, I should say, at a half. And so that way, when you fold it, you can put it like similar like the other one, but in this case, the fold is here, and so you have your card this way. All right. So now in this case, I'm not going to be die cutting. You could die cut and do the same thing that we did on the other one, which I'm not going to be doing it. and then have this like a little sandwich, right? And have that die cut. I'm not going to go through that exercise again because I wanted to have it this way. I wanted to show more of this paper for this one. But that's another idea, right? Like you could do exactly like the other one, but in this one. So in this case, where we're going to be putting our adhesive is going to be on the inside of the fold. And I need to have something to see here because I'm not really seeing. You can add also the tape, the double-sided tape that we have. And you're going to have it that way. There you go. And so now you have it right there, right? And so in this case, this design series paper, did I say measurements? I don't think so. This one is 3.5 by 4 3/4. And this one is 3 3/4 by 5. So this one is 1/4 of an inch larger. And so we're just going to go ahead and do it. Oh, and you know what? Yeah. So this is like, I didn't thought about that. No, we're going to be gluing it this way. Okay. So this is the smaller one. This is the one where you're going to go ahead and add the adhesive. And then on the other side, you're going to cover it with this one. Okay. That way you don't show any of those marks. All right. So let me just make sure. There we go. So let's just add the adhesive. So you just have to be thinking how to hide the adhesive. That's the big thing with the window sheets if you want to use or play with them. All right, so now I have it this way. All right, and then I'm going to be opening it this way. And I'm going to be adding adhesive on this section because I don't want to risk it and now show it on the front, right? So I'm going to be adding adhesive on this and then glue the other section. Like, so you got to be careful with where you are putting your adhesive. And same as with the other one, we're just going to put something so I can see better. Well, you know what? I probably need to do this the other way so that I can see here. Oh my God. See, too soon. That's the only thing with the window sheets. You don't really see, and I am using, I need something that is clear. Hold on. I need something that I can see. It doesn't work when I have a dark. There we go. There you go. Yeah, much better. You just need to see. There we go. Much better. See that? And so I have it here. And the cool thing is that now I can add a piece of very vanilla on this section so that I can write down. In fact, let's just do that because I don't think I did that for this card. And so let's just add that. I'm going to be adding like a 3 by like 4. Actually, let me bring the other one. This is like one like 4.5. And that one is too small. So I'm going to be doing, yeah. Did I cut it right, by the way? No, I don't think so. There we go. I'm like, it didn't sound like it was straight. All right. And so I can add this part here. Yep. See that? And so let's just add that. There we go. There we go. See that? And so no one sees that. You can write inside. Now on this one, same as with the other one, we're going to go ahead and add that part. Actually more towards this section. So let's just add that one. I want to add this one here. And then I want to add my sentiment on this one. And then have these leaves here. See that? Yeah. So, all right. So let's do that. So that's how I picture this one. Let's just stamp that. Now, of course, this one is smaller. So there was another sentiment, and this one says, life is better with you, which I thought that was really nice for like a friendship card, right? Or, I don't know. That would be great. There we go. We're going to be adding this one to this side. And I'm using Early Espresso. And so let's just start gluing everything here. Alrighty. Then I have that section here. Yep. And do I want to have glue dots? Or that, yeah, I'm gonna go with not glue dots. I thought maybe putting dimensionals, but no, let's just add dimensionals on this section. I think that will be nicer. And so let's just think about these. I do know I want this bow again. And again, you're just doubling and then do a regular bow. I got too quiet on these ones, right? Okay. I don't know, it's this one. So let me just pull that one. I think I pulled the wrong one. There we go. There we go. Okay, and so we're going to be cutting these sections here. All right, we want this one here. I definitely want that one there. I do think there needs to be the green so that this one pop up. And that was the part that I wanted to see. Do I want to have that mint macaron ribbon or not? But I think I do, because that kind of pops up more on the bow. And I might just knit it here in the background and then pop up that one. Yep. So let's do that. There we go. So I have this one right there. Oh, actually, what if I do this? No, I do want to see a little bit more of that. Yeah, no. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and add adhesive here. Then have this one right there. And then add dimensionals on that one. I might need some of this too. Just to kind of even things out. Yeah. Alrighty. And so we're going to go ahead and add this one right here. Actually, let me move it more towards this section. I want to see, but I also want to see a lot of that gold piece. Yep, there we go. Much better. And then I want to be adding like this one here. And then have the leaves there. So for the leaves, I'm going to be adding it with the glue dots. And again, and this is with the Forever Fern, which I love those dies. I think those dies are amazing. And like I said, when you have dies that just cuts the shapes, that you don't have to be stamping it, I think that that's just amazing because it helps you a lot for making your embellishments, you know. So we're going to be adding that one. And then I'm going to be at this one here. Actually, I'm going to be gluing this one first before anything else. Just to see where I want that leaf. There we go. And you can open it up a little bit. And then have that one right there. Nope, it has to be this direction because otherwise, yep. There we go. There we go. And let me see, do I want to add one more of those acorns? I mean, it does looks really nice. I'm going to go ahead and add one. Like, why not? They look super cute. Alrighty, so I think we are done for the day. Oh my goodness, what did I do with the other card? Here it is. So I have card number 2 and 3. Let me find number 1. And so what do you think of the cards tonight? They were all different fun folds. Let me know which one is your favorite. I love this one a lot, I'll be honest, because I don't know. And like I said, I really wanted to focus on showing more of the paper that has the foil, because pretty much every single Facebook Live that I did with this paper up until this point only had the other side, because I love the other side so much. But I definitely like the foil. I just have not really played with it. So let me know which one is your favorite. Thank you, Vicky. And like I said, all of them are kind of a fun fold, right? See this one, I love this one a lot. It's just very simple, and it has that wow factor with the window sheet. And so anyway, they all are they all have their own thing. So you like this one the better, Margaret? Yeah, like I said, all of them have something, right? Susan likes number 1. I think I like this one, so I think we're all over the place this time. Sometimes we all have like the same as the favorite. But anyway, so thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. And I'll see you next week. It's the same time, 7 p.m. Central Time on a Thursday. Eva, you like that one. John also. Okay, great. Oh, okay. Debbie likes 1 and 3. How about that? And anyway, and like I said, make sure you are on my mailing list if you want to get information about the classes. Also, the promotion for the what is this? The design series paper. It's ending at the end of October. So today is the last, or this is my last Facebook Live where I'll be talking about that. So if you're still wanting some of that design series paper, by all means, go and check it out. It is 15% discount through the end of this month. Not all the design series papers are included, but a lot of them are. So definitely it's worth looking at it. And, oh, and the other thing is that if you have a long wish list, just consider getting the starter kit. I just had a discussion with someone else earlier today about the starter kit, and I realized I almost never talk about it, right? And so anyway, if you have a long wish list, just pick from that wish list $125 and just pay $99. So it's a great thing. There's no commitments. You don't have to be doing these as like classes and whatnot. And afterwards, you get a discount. You get a 20%, at least 20% discount on all your purchases. So if you're interested about that, let me know. I can give you more information. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. Bye, Dawn. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, God. Betty, you're so nice. Thank you. Thank you. Alrighty. Okay, so I'll see you then next week. All right. Bye for now.